Until you discover the reason for your existence, you will be living life in futility. Where the value of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. In this video, I'll be walking you through the value of purpose. Anything in life that has value is costly. It cost God Jesus to purchase salvation. Therefore, it is very important for you to know the purpose or the reason why you exist on earth. In this video, I'll be walking you through three reasons why knowing your purpose in life is very important. Let's dive in. The first reason why purpose or knowing your purpose in life is important is because you've been predestined with a purpose. You've been predestined to do something. Going through Jeremiah chapter 1, verse 5, we see where God talks about told Jeremiah not to be scared because he's already predestined him to be a prophet to nations. Now, you just have one life. You don't have a spare life. So you have to be intentional with how you live your life. You don't have to drive anyhow because you can't live after now. You live once and you die once. So whatever you're not doing now for your papers, whatever you're not doing now with your papers, you can never do it again when you get to the other side of the world. So having a spare life should make you, having no spare life should make you value purpose, because this one life you live, you're going to be accountable for it on the last day. The talents that God has given to you, you'll be accountable for it. You'll be asked what you used it, and this can be exemplified in the parable of the talent, where servants were given talents to go and trade with. The first one traded with the talents and came back, multiplied the talent. The second one also traded with it and multiplied the 5 talent that was given to him, the 2 talents that were given to him. And the last one didn't trade anything. Instead, he hid the talent. This is very simple. Let me break down this parable for you. The first, everybody was given potential based on their abilities. And the one that had 5, as he started walking, other doors were open, other opportunities were open to him, and he multiplied it. He blessed the world with it. The second person did the same thing, but the third person decided to just go relax. He's just telling you that everybody born into this world has a potential. It's left for you to unleash it to become a gift. And on the last day, that is what you'll be asked. That is the question you'll be asked. What have you done with what I gave you to do? So you just have to know that the reason why you're here is to use the potential God has given to you to bless the world. And that is actually one of the true essence of having purpose or understanding purpose or your purpose in life. Life is not accidental, it is intentional. The reason or purpose for your existence is in the usage of your potentials. You cannot really fulfill purpose outside God. That is because God is not your starting point, He is your source. We can see that in Genesis chapter 1, verse 1, John chapter 1, 1 to 2. And it's only the manufacturer of a product that can tell its complete uses. So the beginning of discovering your reason for existence starts with God. And you can check that up in Jeremiah chapter 1, verse 5. The second reason why you must understand the value of your purpose is because you were created for a reason. The earnest expectation of the creator of the world eagerly waits for your manifestation. You are expected to bring the kingdom of God here on earth. That potential, that gift God has given unto you, what have you done with it? Have you blessed your world with it? Have you been able to make people know that this gift of singing, this gift of dancing, this gift of drawing, this gift of teaching, you can actually touch lives with it? That is the next reason why you have to value your purpose, because there is a reason for that existence. There is a reason why you are here. We are not here by accident. God is not an accidental God. He is very intentional, and you have to be like God because He created you with intentionality of purpose to bring His kingdom here on earth, and you have to be like your Father. Identify your gifts and abilities and use them. You were designed to solve a problem and not only to manage problems. Your gift is the inherent potentials you have harnessed. Dormant abilities are called potentials, while tapped potentials are called talents. Did you know that the wealthiest or the greatest place in the world where potentials, abilities are dormant and unused is the graveyard? Many left this world without understanding purpose, let alone fulfill it. Many in the world have not even scratched their purpose. The potential you refuse to harness will die a natural death. Remember the story of the parable of the talents. That is why I want to encourage you, after discovering your papers, to seek applicable knowledge so that you can be able to work in action and consistency to be able and to ensure you fulfill the purpose because you've gotten and you've known the value. The next thing you have to do is to take responsibility by acting now. Having discovered the value of people's, discovered who you are, you've got to take responsibility by acting, but deliberate, intentional, and focused on that vision so that it can be fully actualized. Explore opportunities in line with that vision. Look for co-drivers, esteem team workers, over competition. Work with people that understand where you are driving to. I mean, those that know your destination. And very importantly, refuse to give up. Nobody says driving a vision is easy, but it is possible, it is doable. Let me remind you that starting a vision is hard. Driving that vision is harder. Sustaining the vision is the hardest. No wonder the book of wisdom says, better is the end of a thing than the beginning. That vision is not going to materialize in one day. It's going to take time. So you've got to be consistent and you should never think of giving up. That should be the last thing you can ever think of. Now, in spite of all the obstacles and challenges that might come your way as you try to push that vision and that dream, refuse to give up, seek alternative steps to drive the vision. Don't change the vision, rather, change strategies to achieve your end. How can you go back to the world fully loaded, go back to the world beyond, fully loaded with that potentials God has placed in you? It is not possible. You must die empty. You must unleash the potentials. You must allow and let the world feel that which you have inside of you. And that is the reason you must fulfill your gift. You must fulfill that which God has given unto you. Wake up from that dream so that you don't die in your sleep. If you know you've discovered something you want to do, you don't have to sleep over it. Start acting now. The mistakes are going to be made. You're going to fail several times, but you've got to stand up and keep moving and keep acting. And that is the third one. You must die empty. You must not go back the same way you came. God has placed something in you. God has deposited something in you. God has put so much in you to be able to bless the world because He says, go, be fruitful, be multiply, replenish the earth, subdue and dominate. So, what is your part? Are you lazing about? Are you still dreaming? Can you wake up and start working already? Men of vision and purpose are focused in their pursuit in life. They are mostly alone. You just have to forget that. That's where destinies are birthed. They realize their time is in betting vision and they work with it, not giving into unsolicited counsel, advices, trying to know what's happening in other people's life, having mouth in any business. They are so focused because their eyes are very single. Learn to be focused. Destiny results in destination. Most destinies have been truncated because they are so distracted. Stay focused. Bye.